Hey guys, basically I'm back here. First off, it's been a while since we reviewed any custom plushies on this channel. I don't know when the last time was, and I don't feel like checking. And second of all, depending on when this gets uploaded, but as of time recording this, it is the first day and the start of FNAF week. Yeah, you guys are probably aware of the whole schedule that, was posted a while ago, and, it's August 1st as of now, and that means My Pop Goes, the full game is released, and it's going to be kind of weird releasing this video the day before the Joy Creation demo, but the reason why I'm doing this is mainly just because, my birthday is literally the day of the demo, and if you guys are aware of last year, I uploaded, like 5 separate videos of my birthday hauls or whatever, and one extra video just saying it's my birthday. I'm probably gonna do that again, and I'm just uploading this here just because I don't feel like I don't want to upload as much, just because I want people to just watch one thing, get to the next, so on and so forth. So yeah, today I am reviewing some remakes of my Joy Creation plushies and one new one. Basically, I'm just reviewing my Joy Creation custom plushies. That's what I'm doing here. Not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's get into it. First off, right here is Ignited Freddy. Now, obviously, I said remakes, so, the main 4 Igniteds, I didn't, necessarily make new designs for them. I basically used the same old customs that you've probably already seen, but I just kind of revamped them and redid them to make them more accurate to the Ignited collection designs. As you can see with Freddy here, he has, all these black wires around him, which is very prominent in his new design. And I also gave him a top endo mouth because apparently he has that now. And also, if you remember, originally he had sharp teeth, and now he has just the square endo teeth, or rectangular teeth. I don't know what you would classify that as, but rectangular, I guess. Yeah. And I also kind of redid the eyes a little bit, where I kind of colored them over with Sharpie just to make it darker, and then add the white pupil in. Not much else I can really go over here, because you guys have probably already seen this guy a lot from Life in a Nightmare and Fractured or whatever, so yeah, not much else I could go over for that one. Next up is really the one custom I wanted to remake, and it's the reason why I remade all of them. It's Ignited Bonnie. So yeah, if you guys remember the old face, I don't know if I've ever made it clear or addressed it, but I never liked Ignited Bonnie's face. I don't know why. His face was very wide, if you guys remember, and I really just wanted to remake that, but I was so scared of just kind of destroying the whole face in general, but for some reason or somehow I wasn't able to do that, and I am glad, because if I did, I would have to get a whole new Bonnie plush and do this again, and I didn't want to do that. So obviously this I try my best to make this based off of the Ignited collection design, but the problem is that all pictures of the Ignited collection Igniteds, all their photos and models are they're in very dark images. There's not any clear models like there was for the originals, so it was very hard to indicate what details I had to put on here and where they needed to go specifically. And I guess I'll also just mention real quick, most of the other design aspects on all these Igniteds pretty much are more or less stylized, just because like I just pointed out, it was very hard to indicate what details are in which places, and so I just kind of did what I thought looked good, and I think it turned out all well, at least for me. I don't know about some people, but I don't know. But yeah, the main feature or main update I wanted to go for with all the Igniteds was just adding more wires, because before they didn't have much coming out of them, but in the Ignited collection, their designs are much more fluent in their wires poking out, if that's even how I would describe it. But yeah, not much else I can really go over here, I don't think, besides the face that I did better on, obviously. And I also had a little red material, a red metallic material that I used for his eyes, and I used it for 2 others in this collection that you'll see very soon. Next up is Ignited Chica, which I actually really like this whole remake. Obviously, I just pointed out the whole wire aspect that I wanted to emphasize on these customs, and I feel like Ignited Chica does it well, at least well enough for me. I just like how it all looks, and you know, her gaping mouth without her jaw, you know, it's just, it looks cool. And I also redid her teeth, where originally they were very spiky or whatever, or sharp teeth, I guess you could say. Now they're very blocky, just like the endomouths. And actually, oh wait, I didn't, okay, so like I just realized I didn't change that. But getting past that, basically, I actually did more than just add wires and change a few details like her eyes, because now for some reason she only has one eye glowing, which, I mean, actually looks creepier. I actually went back and did more Sharpie detail. If you guys haven't seen Ignited Chica in her videos, then you wouldn't know this, but if you guys have, then you would know that I obviously heavily redid her whole Sharpie design. I guess that's what I would call it. Not much else I can really point out though here. It's literally just, you know, more wires, more Sharpie details, and it's just more accurate. That's all I can really say for that. Next one we have is, of course, Ignited Foxy. Now, earlier when I was talking about the stylistic choices, it mainly applies to Foxy here, because obviously, if you haven't noticed, he has like a little sharp endomouth. I am certainly sure he doesn't have it exactly like this, but I mainly did that because I know he did have an endomouth inside her, but it wasn't like this, obviously. But I wanted to do that just because, you know, it looked cool for the most part. And also, same with like the withering in Foxy's ear. I'm pretty sure Ignited Foxy doesn't have withering in his ear. That, you know, and he also has more wires up here where his missing ear is. And I mainly did more Sharpie detail on the face in general, like with the teeth, and obviously the eye, like around the eyes, just to show all the holes and stuff. And I also gave him a hook, because every Foxy plush now has a hook, for some reason. I don't know why they waited that long, but yeah. And also the red metallic material that I used for Bonnie's eyes, I used for Foxy's, because his eyes apparently are red now. Not much else, I don't think. Like some details like the green and red blue wires that I'm pretty sure aren't there anymore, they're just here on this one, because, you know, it makes it stand out for the most part, and I think it looks good overall. So there are the 4 Igniteds, but the last one we have for this custom plush review is none other than Creation. So I've been wanting to make this guy for a long time. Like, ever since I got done making the Igniteds, I wanted to do Creation, but I never just got to it because I've always been so busy, and I never had an idea of what I wanted him to look like. But once I started remaking these guys, I thought, you know what, I think I have enough materials and the stuff to do it, so I did it, and I think it turned out pretty great. So first of all, I used my old bootleg Shadow Freddy plush that you've seen in Life in a Nightmare, and I mean, I never was going to use that again, I don't think, because I literally replaced it with the actual official one in then season 4. But yeah, I used him primarily for this, and how he's so tall is that I added like a little section right here, like just like a little sphere, I guess, is what I would call it. I don't know the proper word or grammar punctuation thing. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically for the bottom half here, I actually used Monty legs that I had from one of my old Shattered Monty customs, either Ruined Monty or just Shattered Monty in general. And also on the back leg, it's much thicker because I used one of Shadow Freddy's my custom Shadow Freddy's legs for it, because obviously let me explain how this whole process pretty much went. So obviously the body here, all the way to this part is Shadow Freddy. I had to cut off his legs here, add this little cylinder, and attach it to Monty's old legs once I covered it all with gray felt. And obviously I used a spare leg, just for the back. And I also wanted Creation's arms to be longer, and that's kind of why they might seem a little jerky or whatever, or I don't know what the proper word is, but that's why they're very long, because I wanted them to be long so it can emphasize on Creation's you know, big, just to emphasize that he's big. But it did kind of warp, I guess. I don't know what the proper word is, but like it was just hard to do a little bit, just because covering the arms that were still attached to the plush was actually more difficult than I thought it would be. It just took I just had to maneuver around it a little bit, but I eventually got it. And obviously I gave him the hook that he has and just some stubs or whatever. Not much else I can really say besides, just add a few wires. Obviously, the Sharpie detail on the endoskeleton, which makes the head pop out more, I feel like. Obviously, there's some Sharpie detail on the head, but that's just small withering. I had to do all this extra detail, though, just to make sure that people know, that he's not just an endoskeleton, he actually has, like, a head, pretty much. And also, I obviously used a metallic red material for his eyes. And I also realized that Creation only has one eyebrow, which is something I didn't realize until making this. Okay, one more thing I want to mention. Actually, a few more things. One, his bow tie is black, but in most models and pictures of him, like from the first game, the original game, his bow tie is red. I didn't want to make it red because, one, I didn't have red material. Not like not the red material I usually have. For some reason, I just haven't gotten any, and I haven't been to, like, Michael's or whatever. I don't know. But, second of all, this is obviously based off of the original, because we don't know what Creation's gonna look like in the Ignited collection. We haven't gotten revealed his design. If it looks severely different from this, I will be upset. Anyways, guys, that is it for this custom plush review. Obviously, it was kind of weird that I uploaded a Joy Creation video before the demo comes out, which, I mean, yeah, but, like, obviously, like I said at the beginning, it's also my birthday, the day the demo comes out, so I just thought I'd upload this here just so people don't overshadow one thing for another, even though even though I don't think it's gonna matter in the end, because there's so much stuff coming out. I think it's gonna get overshadowed anyway. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you care, wish me happy birthday tomorrow, because for some reason this has to be like this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.
I stay lit, not like flickering lights. Good vibes and good times go well like chicken with rice. Squad goes, it's me, myself, and I, and just like smart homes. Trust me, the whole club know I arrived. I just wanna step over a velvet rope and people yell my name like a welcome home. Shower me in love, my umbrella's closed. The club going up just like how swellings grow. Put on my finest pair of clothes, club so packed I could barely move. Stepping on my pair of shoes, but I don't care 'cause I'm still gassed up.